Hello, everybody. Yes, we're live. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this first new training call in 2020. And I want to wish you all a very, very happy new year. And a new decade is upon us. So I am so excited to have you here today, our first call of the year. And yeah, I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas season with lots to eat and wonderful family meetings and friends and enjoying all that beautiful Christmas music and maybe even singing some Christmas songs. Let me know in the chat. How was your Christmas? Did you do any concerts? Did you sing anywhere? Did you just sing in your family? I'd like to talk to you today about what are your goals in 2020. Now, we have been working together for a couple of months, for those of you who have been in my Facebook group for a while. And I have been doing these trainings every Monday since, I think, last September. So I want to now know what are you going to do for 2020? What is your big desire for yourself as a singer? What do you really, really want? What do you want with all your heart? Could you imagine yourself standing on stage and singing a song and inspiring everybody, and you just love letting your voice out? Could you imagine that? Can you imagine having the joy of afterwards, after that concert or after singing that song in front of a group? It doesn't have to be, a whole concert. It can even be in front of a group, or maybe you're doing something in your work. Maybe you're working and there's an event in your company and you sing a song. Could you imagine getting up and singing in front of your colleagues? And what a joy that would be afterwards when everybody says, "Oh my God, that was marvelous." That's great. Just 1 second. I'm just going to check on Facebook to see if anybody is here, to see if I can see anything. So I don't see anything yet. So I'm just going to go back and refresh my page, and we will see if I can find. Okay. There we go. There we go. We're live. Yes, we are. And I don't see anyone online yet, but that doesn't matter. A lot of people watch the video on the replay. But it certainly would be nice for you to post in the chat. What are you planning for 2020 with your voice? What are your goals? What is it that you would like to reach? Do you want to become just better with your voice? Just improve your breathing and your sound in your voice? Or maybe you want to start performing somewhere, in small cafes or in a karaoke bar somewhere, just improve your karaoke singing somewhere. That's kind of cool. Or maybe you just want to learn more, to work on your voice and have fun practicing. That's also okay. But it would be nice at some point where you could use what you have practiced to present it in somewhere in your group. Even if you're just singing in a choir, okay, you don't present yourself in a choir, but it does make your singing in a choir easier if you have the right breathing technique. And if you are starting to use your voice in a healthy way so that you're not hoarse after the choir meeting. And I think that's for a lot of people here, a big incentive is just to improve your voice, get a stronger voice, get a voice that it has stamina, is strong. If you have to speak in front of your your colleagues, or you have a job where you have to speak or train people, or you're a teacher. I get all kinds of teachers here in my private teaching and my coaching here. Or maybe you just want to have the feeling your voice isn't so tired after talking for an hour or singing for an hour. You're not hoarse, that you have the feeling that you're able to really, project with your voice, that you notice you're being able to sing with less resistance, with more joy, with more freedom, with more flow in your voice. Instead of having the feeling, oh, I'm pressing, I've got fry on my voice, I'm talking like this most of the time, and afterwards I can't. That doesn't sound very good. For example, if you're going to do a live video and someone is talking like this the whole time, you're probably going to turn them off, right? So these are the things that you probably want to improve on your voice. Now, I'm sure that you all desire to become a better singer, right? Maybe even want to become a great singer. Not only a good singer, but become a great singer. The question is, do you believe that's possible? Do you really believe that you can become a great singer? Well, I'm telling you, you can. You can become a great singer. A big part of it is your mindset, right? If you don't think, well, I can't sing and I've never been able to sing and I've been pushing on my, that's just sort of like negative Nancy, isn't it? I can't sing, I can't. So we just have to sort of strike those words out, I can't, and start to have some positive feelings about ourselves, and so that we can get a little more confidence to get up and sing, on to start to improve our voice. If we don't like ourselves, if we don't like our voice, then you are definitely not going to open up the back of your throat and let your voice out. You got to be in love with your voice, in love with yourself. Now that may sound kind of drastic, being in love with yourself, but the more that you are in the high frequency of positive feeling, if you feel, oh God, I can't wait to start practicing on this piece. I can't wait to start improving my voice. This is so exciting. Now, these are feelings, of course, that are going to inspire your singing and is going to get your singing in a much, much more positive development, right? So the thing is, if you really want to improve your voice, then you have to be inspired, that so that you can take action, right? You're not going to take any action if you don't believe that you can really be a great singer. So a big part of becoming a singer is believing, is having confidence, is allowing yourself to make mistakes, allowing yourself maybe not to get all of those high notes just now, because I'm telling you, it takes some time to work on your voice. Of course, you can. I see changes in people's voices in my courses all the time. Within a few hours, within a day and a half, I see amazing transformations in people's voices. The thing is, of course, when you work a day and a half together, like I do on my weekend workshops, I have time to sort of build the people up and get them to believe in themselves. And, I feel like I'm one of those women who bring children to the world, babies to the world, right? So, yes, you can do it. Come on, give me your voice, shout at me, just scream your voice out there. First of all, it is going to sound like screaming for you, or calling, or yelling, hey, oh. If I'm singing, I have to project my voice. And if I don't shout it in the beginning, then my voice is going to stay here in my throat, right? Hey, oh. I don't have any control over my voice. I don't have any sound in my voice. I don't have any projection in my voice. So these are the things that we want to learn, right? And we only start to learn those things when we are ready and believing we can do it, right? So the question is, what are you willing to do? To learn, right? Oh, and let me turn this down here. 1 second. So what are you prepared to do? What are your goals for 2020? Write them please in the chat. I really am excited to find out how many of you are really ready to ramble with your voice. Now, if you can imagine yourself, as I said in the beginning, yourself up on stage, singing your heart out, opening your voice, allowing yourself to let your voice out there, not being afraid, right? The biggest thing that singers have is being afraid of making a fool of themselves, of embarrassing themselves, that people are going to laugh at them, that people are going to say, what's she doing up there? She can't sing, right? Of being criticized, of being rejected. So once we get over these things and start to think, you know what, I'm great. I'm a great singer. Now, that doesn't mean there's not room for development or for that you can increase your voice and you can improve your voice. That's what I wanted to say. You can improve your voice, but you can still believe that you can sing. If you don't believe you can sing, you'll never be able to sing. All right. So I'm going to be doing in a week and a half or so, I'm going to start a challenge, singing with confidence and opening up your voice. We're going to do a 5-day challenge just on that, because that is the biggest thing that holds people up when they start practicing and they don't really believe that they can do it. So I want to know from you guys, what can you imagine for yourselves this year? What are your goals? What could you imagine? What are you ready to invest in yourself to become a good singer? Now, I know that you may have the desire, but you're sitting all by yourself at home and there's no one there to, to listen to you and to give you some feedback. So many of you may want to take some voice lessons. And I have I've got a really special offer on right now for voice lessons. I will post that below. But on top of that, you need to get some feedback, right? And getting those, that's the reason I'm offering these vocal lessons, because these are one-to-one vocal lessons where I'm listening just to you on Zoom. This is going to be a Zoom call. And unless anyone happens to live close to me in Germany, I live in Duisburg. If anybody's in the vicinity of Duisburg, you're most welcome to come and get a private lesson with me at home in my studio here. But most of you are probably going to be living somewhere a little further away. So I would be offering you a lesson on Zoom. So, and what we would do, I would be able to listen to your voice and I can tell you right away what you have to do, because I'm a profi. I'm an expert at this. I've been teaching for 35 years and see, I've got a little bit of fry in my voice. Do you hear that? That's just what you call fry. So it happens because you have a little bit of slime on your vocal cords. So you just have to swallow, clear your voice, and make sure that you are projecting with the voice, okay? So the thing is, if you're really planning on this year on really becoming a great singer, I can help you. I can help you within a very short time, because I'm going to give you some feedback. I'm going to give you some exercises for you to practice. And until you come back the next time, you will have time to practice it. And I can review that with you and, tell you, no, you got to do this or you got to do that. You got to get your jaw down, or you have to form your mouth better, or we have to work on the breathing, right? So if you need some guidance on your voice, just get in touch with me and sign up for one of the packages of my vocal exercise vocal lessons package that I will post below. So what do you think you're able to do this year? How are you going to practice? Even if you don't get my help as a coach, which I really, really, really suggest, because once you get on the right track, once you are breathing properly, and you have the feedback from myself telling you, yep, that's right, you're on the right track, then you will develop so much more quickly, and you will have more confidence because you know you're doing the right thing, right? So if you are going to work on your voice, you have to at least start to have a practice schedule almost every day. And I think if you're really excited about singing, it shouldn't be such a thing like, oh, I have to practice again today. You're going to do it with joy, right? You're going to be doing it with excitement and inspiration. And so what does practice mean? Practice means doing exercises. Now, if you don't have any exercises, I have a few in the unit section here. So you can go into the unit section and take a look at those exercises, all of the exercises that we've been doing up until now in the training section. Also, you can go to YouTube. Some of them are on YouTube already. And you can take a look also at the online vocal coaching that I do on Fridays with different singers and see what I'm doing with them and telling them what they have to improve. Also, I will be putting out in this group I finally finished my vocal exercise CD in English. I went into studio before Christmas and I've now got it finished. I'm just getting it loaded up into my store. It's going to cost 15 euros. But then if you have it's a download. So once you have those exercises, you can start practicing, right? And I have, I think there's 23 exercises, breathing exercises on it. There is speaking exercises for those who are speakers, because the basis of singing is speaking. So the basic technique of singing is going to be the speaking exercises, which I have in the CD of vocal exercises. There's going to be exercises on just using your, what do you call them in English? Explosive consonants, right? And then we're going to do exercise. We'll start doing some singing exercises, vocal exercises on these explosive consonants so that you learn how to project the voice from the diaphragm. A lot of this is already in the unit section. You go to the left of my Facebook group and you go into units. I think that's the name of it. Also, it's some kind, I think there's also another name. Sometimes it all depends what Facebook decides to call it. Yeah, so then once you start getting exercises and you start working on it, then you can take a song of your choice, right? A song that you really, really love to do, get a playback on it, and start practicing with it. And how to practice a song is that you will just listen to the melody, sing along with the melody first of all, and then you're going to use the onion process. That means one layer at a time. You're going to take the first verse of the song and you're just going to practice the lyrics. Just turn the music off, turn the song off, and just practice it dry with speaking the lyrics and articulating properly, right? The second thing you're going to do is, if you happen to have a keyboard at home or a guitar, to play that melody on the piano. You can get the first note from the song, you can hear it and find it on your piano, and just use your ear to play the melody in the song. So once you've learned the melody in the first verse, you want to listen to the song and make sure that you are singing the right melody, right? Now, another really, really good thing to do is to record yourself so that you can listen back and you can hear with time, you will hear whether you are singing on key. That means you're not singing too high, you're not singing too low, you're singing it with the right pitch. Because your ears get used to, you're training your ears, what we call ear training. And then you will start to notice, oh, I was a little bit too high there, and you adjust that when you sing it again. So that are the first few tips that I can give you about practicing. And next week, I will be working on just the basics. We're going to be doing some singing exercises, articulation exercises, and I will see you next Monday at 6 p.m. On Wednesday, we are usually going to be doing our Wednesday Wisdom interviews. But this week, I still don't have someone, we're still in the holiday season, getting back into the swing of things. But the week after that, I'm going to have Sue Moses from Australia, and she's a specialist. She's a real profi on how to present yourself on video. And that has also to do with your voice, right? So you better write that down and take notice that she will be here next Wednesday at 10 p.m. CET time. Because of the Australian time zone, we had to put it back a little later. Otherwise, Sue would be in the middle of the night. Okay, and on Friday, we're going to be having Lucy May Dodd. I'm doing a vocal online coaching with her on Friday at 6 p.m. So be sure to come by, watch us, and take part on that video, on that post, on that live video. Okay, if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. I'm putting the link to my special holiday vocal lessons offer below. Sign up, send me a message if you want to transfer the money for the exercises. If you're in Germany, you can just send me a bank transfer, which might be easier for some people. Yeah. And I want to know what you are planning for the coming year with your voice. What do you want to do? What are your goals? What's important for you? Okay. Now I say thank you for being here today. I am so excited. Let me see if I'm here. Oh, hey, Amani is here. Hi, Amani. Consistent action is key, and to know your why. Absolutely. Hi, Yola. It's so happy to see you, Yola. Wir treffen uns auf dem Kaffee bald. Ich spreche Deutsch zu ihr, because she lives here in my town. Yeah, so nice to see you guys. Consistent action, right? You have to practice every single day. But the thing is, Amani, if you don't know what to practice, it gets kind of frustrating for some people. So it's important to get the right support, the right teacher, the right vocal coach, get the right exercises, that you know you're on the right track, right? Okay, I take Sharon Marie. Oh, hello, Sharon Marie. How are you? Nice to see you. So that was about it today. Do any of you have any questions before I leave? Or any comments? What are your goals for this coming year? I want to know. Because I'm here to help you guys. I'm on a mission, right? To help people improve their voice, because I get joy out of it, right? It's not just because I want to help you. I also get something out of it. I get real joy, and I get real happy to see when people start to improve their voice. So I don't see any questions today. maybe you might want to put any questions or any posts afterwards. Then just post it in the chat and I'll get back to you, okay? All right, thank you so much, my loves. I say goodbye and start getting yourself together for this year 2020. And it's a wonderful beginning of a brand new year, brand new decade. It's like new. It's like new snow. You know what new snow is like? Right. Okay, take care, and we'll see you next Monday. If not on Friday on the vocal online coaching. Bye-bye.